Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm out in my backyard today doing the first reading of the year outside, and I love that. Well, I'd like to ask you to choose the stone that draws you, the one that really, really resonates with you. And you know, a lot of times I do this reading with you guys, and this morning I have a particular question about how to structure my day. So I'm going to do this with you. And one of these piles, I know I will say, for those of us who chose this particular stone. So we can always ask a question. And at the end, we'll have the golden nugget card for any further clarification. Okay, so choose your stone and we begin. For those of you who chose the tiger's eye, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Judgment Angel, the Judgment card. All right, so you've got good judgment. Perhaps you're making a decision. It's nice when you're considering a decision to get that Judgment card because it's sort of like, be reassured that you are looking at things clearly. And in fact, you probably have some divine help. You've probably asked for some divine help in making this decision. The Page of Swords is, well, it can be about a new plan. A new plan. And that would go with that Judgment card. The Ten of Wands. Maybe you've been feeling overburdened. Maybe you've been feeling like it's just all too much. You've been doing it. There are a lot of things you care about with those 10 wands. There are a lot of priorities, and maybe even there are a lot of priorities in a given day that you take care of. Maybe a lot of concerns. Those wands can be things you're doing. They can be priorities. They can be goals. They can be concerns. They can be, frankly, they can be things you worry about with that 10 of wands. Because he is overburdened, and a lot of times worry is part of that. Or simply trying to do too much at once. You know, we can only do one thing at a time. And if we're honest with ourselves, the to-do list is never ending, and we usually do not get done all of the things we would really like to get done in a day if we're busy people. So, how much better than to use clarity and good judgment to make a good plan for the day and choose which wants you'll be taking care of, and then even try to enjoy your focus on each priority, interest, concern, whatever at a time. Even enjoy that because you've already decided you're not going to do all 10. You know, and you know, when we do that kind of thing, we can have anxiety rise up in us, like, especially I think in this culture and a lot of cultures nowadays, this notion that if we plan into our day some nice relaxation time, that, you know, what if we don't keep up? Well, the fact of the matter is our bodies need relaxation time anyway, and your body is going to take it one way or another, right? We can get ourselves sick. We can get ourselves sleep deprived. Our body is going to need that. So there's something about accepting the reality of our lives and accepting that we do not need to be or do more than is compatible with good health. There we go. So this might be about a plan you have for today. It might be a plan you have for you know, it might be, you know, that those pages, they can grow into the knight and the king or the queen. They can be the beginning of a big plan that will be helping you. Listen to your angels today, I think. That will help you to make a plan. Okay. All right. Beautiful stones, beautiful cards. For those of you who chose, whoops, this lovely stone with the little fossils in it, which I just really like. We have the Nine of Cups, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Five of Cups. All kinds of cups, 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 but all minor arcana. So probably not a big deal, but it's nice to pay a little bit of attention to that because that is all about how you're doing emotionally, how you're doing emotionally. And it's not only how you're doing emotionally, it's what kinds of thoughts are you listening to? What kind of messages are you maybe not listening to from the divine? And I like this. This means you are fully capable, and it's very likely, in fact, that you will have your wish today, that something lovely will come in that you really would like. Or these are minor arcana, so it might be, your wish may even be that maybe you've been thinking of something you've wanted to enjoy and really revel in, really enjoy. And you're not thinking about that for today, but I think you should. I think you should. Because I think you're going to get your wish. That's always a wish fulfillment card. It's like, yes, you can have that. Sure. And enjoy the heck out of it. And then we have this Four of Cups. I think this is saying, okay, Spirit is trying to bring a message. And it's a cup, right? Cups a lot of times are messages. Cups a lot of times have to do with your emotion. And Spirit is trying to bring you a message that is loving, that is comforting, that helps you, I think, to see good things coming in and the good things that are already here in your life. I think it helps you to switch your focus off of problems, off of negatives, and onto what's working so well and what does bring emotional fulfillment, and saying things to yourself like, I expect more of that. I am getting better at paying attention to what I need emotionally, and I'm getting better at adopting perspectives that help me to feel better, to help me to, yes, feel blessed, but to help me to focus on emotional needs and happiness and joy, making those in contentment, comfort, making those positive emotions a priority. Now the Five of Cups, I feel like this is the remedy for that, and then this comes in. That's what I feel like. So the Five of Cups may be, you may be tempted to look back in some regret. And this doesn't necessarily mean at really big things, because again, these are minor arcana. It could even mean the habit of looking back and saying, oh man, I should have made this decision, or that week I should have, or yesterday, it can be like that. We can't change the past. We can't change the past. And oftentimes if we look back, we only see the negative about it. And, our mind wants to learn from our mistakes, and that's cool. But sometimes our mind just gets way carried away. And, we've got the lesson in 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, that didn't go so well. I want to do something different this time. Or that attitude didn't go so well. I want to look at it differently today. And that's all we need. It's gone. Erase it. It's done. Don't look at it anymore. And then we look at the cups that are ascending, and that is the message from Spirit. That is we're loved. They want to bring us joy. We don't need to deserve our joy. We do deserve it, just being our incredible selves, our incredible eternal being selves. All right. So I like that set of cards for you. Okay, well then it's this one. For those of us who chose the green stone, we have the aventurine, we have the Four of Coins, we have the Empress, and we have the Six of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, major arcana energy. You have everything you need with this Empress. It's fertile ground for insights, blessings. A lot of times a dove is blessings. A lot of times a dove is just the power of the divine coming in. She's pregnant with the power of the divine. So you have everything that you do need. And this is whether you're male or female. Remember, gender is interchangeable in the tarot. It always has been. And so with the Empress, you have everything you need to bring in beauty. Look at this. We have the flower. Abundance. We have the wheat. And we have the scepter. Power. Strength. In fact, you are overflowing with this potential. Here's the but. The Four of Coins. It may be hard for you to let go. You may be having a hard time letting go of security. Physical signs of security. Because whether that be money, whether that be some other sources of stability, but physical, like things that you could say, I have this, I have that. You're having a hard time worrying about, worrying about whether or not you'll be able to keep those. Now this Four of Coins person, they keep it. They keep their security. But look at this. She's so busy holding on to her coins that she cannot pick up that key. The key to unlock the new potential. She can't pick it up. And she's sitting on her chest. How can she, sitting on the chest of riches, right? How can she move forward? In that pose, she can only stay where she is. And if she's a security-loving person, maybe that's okay with her in a way, partly. Maybe she doesn't like change. But at the same time, look at this key in her lap to unlock. And look at in the background, we have a castle. I mean, there's solid stability, but also feeling kind of trapped and anxious in this card. And then we have the Six of Wands here, which is victory. So I feel like it's like you can have this or you can have this. The key unlocks victory is what it unlocks. In any case, you have everything you need to have everything you'd want in life. But the key will unlock a certain victory, a particular victory, and recognition from others. Not that you care, not that it's the most important thing. Frankly, security might be more important to you, but it unlocks this victory and this joy. And look at how he's got the laurel crown, and look at how he is looking into the future with quiet, pleased confidence that there will be more victories. He's on the path. There's movement in this card. So it looks like there may be something that we have to let go of internally, or some things that we do to enhance our physical security, or things we think will enhance our physical security. But is that true? When look at this, we have all access to power and abundance. So that is an excellent reading. Very interesting. Okay. If anybody wants to know the golden nugget card for more clarity, we have the Nine of Coins. Oh, I love it. So we end on this note where it is just about enjoying yourself. Yes, do enjoy what you do have. Do. Sort of like, who knows what tomorrow may bring. Sometimes we have the ability to enjoy something, and this can be luxuries. This can be a nice experience, and maybe it's an outdoor experience, but it really can be a nice experience. Maybe we have the ability to enjoy that, but we don't, because for whatever reasons. Maybe we think, we're sitting pretty, we have plenty, but maybe we think we don't have enough. Or maybe we think, better keep it for a rainy day. Or maybe we think, who knows? Maybe we think we don't have plenty because we've lost some perspective. If we, the human being always compares him or herself to their friends, family, neighbors, those who they consider their peers. And we tend to focus on what we don't have, or we tend to focus on the abundance we lack. And that kind of thinking can get in the way of enjoying what we do have. And sometimes I like to think of a different perspective. I like to consider the most difficult places to live on the globe right now, in this time and space, or in previous eras, for goodness sakes. It doesn't matter, because all of that is relevant. But I like to consider the most difficult place to thrive on the globe right now, or some of the most difficult places. And I think, I have plenty. It fixes my perspective right quick. Because I think, what am I doing? What would that mother, what would that woman do if she suddenly woke up and found herself in my shoes? I think she might enjoy something. I think she might enjoy some of this. Because we don't know what tomorrow brings. So that's a lovely message for today. Well, I thank you all so, so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, thrive, experience abundance, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.